My lord, the left is crazy and the anti-gunners are even worse. Watch this. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this. Missouri's lawmakers are pushing new gun bills that could expand your Second Amendment rights in Missouri. But the critics are saying that they make murder legal. Newsflash. No, they didn't. Are they right, or is it just another scare tactic from the anti-gun activists? Well, we'll break it all down. So stick around. Before I dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notifications so you never miss an update on the fight for our Second Amendment rights. And every now and then we get something that makes you giggle, like the reaction I'm going to tell you about here. A huge shout out to attorneys on retainer for supporting the channel. More on them later. Let's get into this. Missouri's Senate is considering two key bills that would repeal restrictions on gun carry and self-defense. The first one is Senate Bill 74. It's sponsored by Republican Senator Brad Hudson, and this bill stops cities and counties from imposing their own open carry restrictions. Right now, places like St. Louis have local laws that prohibit people without concealed carry permits from open carrying in St. Louis, and SB 74 would override those local laws. Now, the critics claim it takes away local control, but the Second Amendment is a constitutional right. It's not something that should change from county to county. Now, should a constitutional right depend on your zip code? You let me know down below. Maybe somebody out there that's a 2A supporter, maybe they think so. I don't one bit. Now, Senate Bill 147 is the second bill that's sponsored by Republican Senator Mary Elizabeth Coleman, and this bill protects those who use firearms in self-defense from prosecution and civil lawsuits. How? I'll tell you how, but it also states that if you use deadly force in self-defense, you are presumed to have acted reasonably, which shifts the burden of proof away from the victim and puts it on the state, the way it is on every crime. You are innocent until proven guilty. But in some areas, if you have to defend yourself against their preferred people, the criminals, who they hold in high regard for some reason, then you're guilty and you must prove your innocence. And that's not the way it goes. And this bill would change that, which is the way it's supposed to be all along. Now, here's where the opposition loses their minds. I'm sure you could close your eyes with me. Picture like this blue-haired lady screaming at the sky with her eyes on fire. This is what it would look like. Anti-gun activists and prosecutors, people in the prosecutors, they're throwing out some wild accusations. Mary Gross, I don't care how she says her name. She's from Moms Demand Action, and she's argued that different areas have different needs. And she says that St. Louis has more people per square mile than rural counties, so they should be able to remove the Constitution. Well, no, she said they should actually be able to restrict open carry. But yeah, that's what she meant. We should be able to delete the Constitution because there's more people here, and we should be able to control that. Get the frick out of here. A prosecutor, Park Stevens. Park claimed that this would allow people to kill without consequence. These fucking people are so stupid. And people believe this, which is even worse. Now, let's be real. This is the same tired argument used against every self-defense law. Fact check. Since all of the social media places that this will be on love to fact check people, here's a fact check. This bill does not legalize murder. It simply ensures that a person who lawfully defends themselves isn't treated like a criminal before any evidence is even presented. Think about it. Why should a law-abiding citizen have to prove that they were defending their own life? Shouldn't the burden be on the state to prove otherwise? Yeah, that's the way it should be. You know, that's one of the reasons I trust attorneys on retainer to have my back in a self-defense situation, especially after dealing with other companies and learning the hard way about limitations on insurance coverage. Now, AOR is not backed by any insurance company. They're a real law firm, so they don't have to follow the same restrictions and limitations that insurance-backed companies do. AOR will defend all types of criminal cases, so they won't deny coverage. And attorney-client privilege starts immediately because attorneys are answering the phone on the emergency number for members. Plus, if you join now, I can save you $50 off your individual sign-up fee or $25 off your family plan sign-up fee if you use my code and my link down below. The link is down there. Click it, enter code GNG, and save big time. Get serious about your own self-defense. Get attorneys on retainer. Now back to the outrage on these bills. Not everyone is buying the fear-mongering, which is good news. One of the Missouri residents I saw in a couple articles they referred to was Susan Myers. She supports these bills, saying they allow women to better protect themselves. And she's right. Also, removing gun-free zones is a top priority for some women in Missouri who carry for self-defense. And that's a good thing as well. But here's something the media won't tell you, which is why I'm asking you to like the video and share it so that we get this news out to other patriots. Missouri already has some of the least restrictive gun laws in the country. It's one of the best places to be if you're a gun owner. And guess what? The sky hasn't fallen. It hasn't turned into the wild, wild west. In the same session where these bills were submitted, the committee also approved a bill to allow firearms on public transportation. Why, some people might ask? Well, because criminals don't follow gun-free zone rules or laws. Law-abiding citizens should never have to disarm just because they need to take a bus or a train. Now, if you support the right to carry on public transportation, drop a fire emoji in the comments below. So what do you think? Are these bills a step forward for self-defense, or are critics right to worry? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and share the video so that more patriots can stay informed. Until next time, stay armed, stay prepared, and stay free. Don't forget to hit that bell icon. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, and don't forget to share. I'll see you on the next one. God bless America. Take care.